Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz.
My name is Meghasham Shirodkar and I shall be your quiz master today in what happens to be the second semi-final here in the South Zone. Let us meet the two teams who will contest this zonal semi-final today. On one side, all the way from Puducherry, we have Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, and facing them across this quizzing battlefield is Sri Kumaran Children's Home from Malasandra near Bengaluru. And before we proceed, as always, we want to know who are the quizzers who make up these two teams. We shall begin with Petit Seminaire. Let us have a quick round of introductions.
Hello, I am Preetam and my hobby is collecting stamps and doing quizzes.
I'm Shamindran of grade 9. My hobbies are I'm an hummus artist and not to mention quizzing. I love reading books and magazines.
Hi, I'm Ishwar Balaji from grade 12 from Interschool Higher Secondary School. I'll be my captain of my team and I like to play kabaddi and football as well.
Let us now go across to meet your opponents for today. Representing Sri Kumaran Children's Home from Malasandra, let us have a round of introductions.
I'm Rohan. I study in class 10. I love quizzing, coding, reading.
I'm Tejas Amich from class 12. My hobbies include football, chess, and quizzing.
My name is Satvik RK and I'm studying in class 12 as well. My hobbies include Carnatic classical music, reading, writing, cycling, designing, etc.
To kick off this thriller of a semi-final is the coin toss between the two team captains. Ishwar, as team captain of Petit Seminaire, what would you like to call, heads or tails?
I choose tails.
Alright, tails, says Puducherry. Let's flip the coin. It has come up heads, so the team which wins the toss is the team from Malasandra. To find out how they will play this semi-final, let us show them the gameplay for the semi-finals. Rohan, which of the 8 topics that you see in front of you would you like to choose as your specialized topic?
I will take fictitious locations in books.
Let's open up your box on literature. Your first question, Rohan, is this. Which fictitious town is the scene of action in most of R.K. Narayan's novels? And you can see a picture of that fictitious location there. And your time starts now.
Malgudi.
Malgudi, says Rohan. Let's take a look at the answer and see what points we can give. Malgudi is correct, and there is a nice bit of trivia associated with that railway station. There is a railway station called Arasalu, a real Indian Railways station called Arasalu in Karnataka's Shimoga district, which was used as the setting to shoot the scenes of Malgudi railway station. And there has been a proposal to convert Arasalu railway station into some kind of a museum on the location of the station, inside the station, for Malgudi as well. Good answer. 2 points to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. The second question, Rohan, is this. What is the name of the forest area which measures approximately 400,000 square meters that is home to these beloved characters? A little bit of math can also help you, and your time starts now.
I'll pass.
Pass, no problem. We will go to your team now. Satvik, RK and Tejas. 15 seconds have begun.
I would like to answer this question. My answer is the 100-acre wood.
All right, let's take a look at the answer. 100-acre wood is correct. 1 point on the bonus attempt to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. That brings us to an end of Rohan's topic on fictitious locations in books. Let us go back to the grid now. Preetam, which of these topics shall be your specialized topic?
Sir, I would like to go for science.
Preetam, I wish you all the very best. Your first question from technology is this. A VPN ensures the privacy of your internet connection while you surf, shop, or play games. And you can see a representation of a VPN on screen. What you have to tell me is, what do the letters VPN stand for in technology? And your time starts now.
So my answer would be Virtual Private Network.
All right, let's take a look at the answer. You barely took 5 seconds to answer that. Virtual private network is correct. 2 points to Petit Seminaire. And we will go to the second question for Preetham on technology. Satoshi Nakamoto is reputed to be the person who created the first blockchain database, which is the core component of which cryptocurrency? And your time starts now.
So my answer would be Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, says Preetham. Let's show you the answer. Bitcoin is correct. It is theorized that Satoshi Nakamoto is not really one person or a real person, but it could be a team of 3 or 4 people. It could be somebody with a totally different name, and that only adds to the entire mystery surrounding Bitcoin. 2 points to Puducherry again. Back we go to the grid and see who chooses next. Tejas MH, what topic would you like to take?
Sporting nicknames.
Sporting nicknames, says Tejas. Your first question about sporting nicknames is this. The South African national cricket team share their nickname with what genus of flower, also known as sugar bushes? A member of this genus is also the national flower of South Africa. And there is a hint. The answer is an anagram of the letters EA Sport. And your time starts now. You can see that flower on the left, one of those flowers on the left. 2 seconds to go, Tejas. All right. I need an answer. Take a guess.
I'm not sure, but is it Rapos?
Okay, I will pass you and go to your team. Going across to Rohan and Satwik. Which one of you wants to take this?
Rohan will answer this.
Proteus.
He said Proteas, and Proteas, of course, is an anagram of EA Sport. Let's take a look if it is the right anagram. Proteas is correct. On the left, you will see the famous logo of South Africa cricket. It has a representation of a protea or a proteas flower on it. And on the right, you will see 6 examples of the genus Proteas. There are, of course, 4 or 5 more. I've just taken the 6 which are most visually appealing. 1 point on the bonus attempt to the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Back we go to Tejas MH and ask him his second question on sporting nicknames. Which country's traveling cricket supporters are known as the Barmy Army? They're called the unofficial 12th man of that country's cricket team. And your time starts now.
The England national cricket team.
The England national cricket team, says Tejas. Let us take a look at the answer and see if he has got his answer right. Of course, he has. It is the England team. 2 points to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us go back to the grid and see what comes next. Shamindran, which topic would you like to choose?
Independence.
Independence, says Shamindran. Your first question about independence is this. On the map, you can see something circled in red. That is the country we know as Samoa. What you have to tell me, and the map can give you some clues. Samoa gained independence from which nation or country on January 1st, 1962? And this island nation still governs the territories of Cook Islands and Niue. And your time starts now.
So British. United Kingdom.
United Kingdom, says Shamindran. Unfortunately, not the answer I was looking for. We will go to your teammates. 15 seconds started ticking. Who wants to take this?
So my answer would be Australia.
Your answer would be Australia, which is a good answer. Unfortunately, not what we are looking for. We will now go for a steal attempt to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us start your clock and ask you who wants to answer this.
Rohan, will you take this? Yeah, Rohan, take this.
Okay, I'm gonna guess France.
You're going to guess France. I did not know that France was an island nation, and I'm going to have to say no to that. Let us take a look at the answer and see what we were looking for. New Zealand is what we were looking for. Shamindran is the one who's trying. Let us ask you your second question. The South American country of Suriname became independent from which European country in 1975? And there's a huge clue there. Be careful. This country was famously the first to establish an East India Company. And your time starts now.
Sir, Portuguese.
Portuguese, says Shamindran, not the answer I was looking for. Let's go across to your teammates, Preetham and Ishwar. Who wants to take this? 15 seconds have started ticking.
So UK.
Ishwar
United-
says UK, not the answer I was looking for either. Going across for another steal to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us start their clock and ask them who wants to answer.
It's going to be Rohan again.
The Netherlands.
Rohan says it is Netherlands. Let's take a look at the answer and see if they get points. The Netherlands is correct. 1 point on the steal to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. At the end of 4 specialized topics, Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry is currently on 4 points. And leading at this stage with a slight lead of 3 points is the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home, Malasandra, who have scored 7 points. Satvik, which of the topics remaining would you like to play as your specialized topic?
So the Indian festivals.
Indian festivals, says Satvik. Your first question on Indian festivals is this. The snake boat races, or the Vallam Kali, where teams race on snake boats, is associated with which festival in the state of Kerala? And your time starts now.
So the answer is Onam.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you get points. Of course you do. Onam it is, and those snake boat races, one of the crowning glories of those is the Jawaharlal Nehru snake boat race, which takes place in Kerala. 2 points to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Satvik, let us show you your second question. Jallikattu involves releasing a bull into a crowd of people where participants attempt to grab its hump and ride it for as long as possible. It is part of the celebrations of which annual festival? And your time starts now.
Sir, my guess would be Sankranti, Pongal.
Your guess would be Sankranti. Is that it?
Give me a second. I'd like to go with Pongal.
You said my guess would be Sankranti or Pongal, and you're finally saying I would like it to be Pongal. So are you freezing on Pongal as your guess?
Yeah, Pongal.
Okay.
Yeah, Sankranti. I think Final answer would be Sankranti.
Final answer would be Sankranti, you say. Unfortunately, not the answer that I was looking for. We will go to your team now. Let's hope they take a cue from you. Asking Rohan and Tejas. 15 seconds beginning now. What do you want to say?
I'd go with Pongal.
Let's take a look at the answer and see what is right. Pongal is what I was looking for. And because you did mention Pongal at the very end of your sentence, I had to give you the benefit of doubt and ask you again. And you finally froze on Sankranti. Let us now go to the third person from Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry. Ishwar, what topic would you like to play?
So Wales.
Wales, says Ishwar. Your first question on Wales is this. On the left, you will see an image of a certain kind of whale. I would urge you to take a close look at the mouth of this whale. What is the name for a whale that has plates of whalebone in the mouth for straining planktons and krill from the water, which it then proceeds to eat? And there is a hint. It is an anagram of the letters enable, and your time starts now.
I guess it would be Bellina.
Bellina or Baleen, because there is no second A. Let us take a look at the answer and see if you are right. What an inspired guess that was. Baleen whale is good enough for 2 points. Your second question, Ishwar, is this. What is the young one of a whale called? So, what is the common English word for the young one of a whale? In the same way that a tiger has cubs, a cat has kittens, a dog has puppies, a whale has what? And your time starts now.
My answer would be calf.
The answer would be calf, says Ishwar. Let's take a look at the answer and see if you are right. Calf is correct. A young one of a whale is called a calf. Now begins the segment, which as Quizmaster is my personal favorite, which is the team play segment. Sri Kumar and Children's Home, which of these topics is going to be your team play topic of specialization?
Guys, what do you think?
I'd say
The
UNESCO
border
World
is the
Heritage
best.
Sites is like a limited number of things at least.
Yeah, limited number of things. But how many World Heritage Sites are you familiar with in China?
No, but I think border is the best
3.
choice.
Border is
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
okay. I think we'll go with India-Pakistan border.
Your first question on the India-Pakistan border is this. This border ceremony, characterized by energetic drills and high leg kicks, is performed at which border crossing between India and Pakistan? And your time starts now.
Wagah border.
Wagah. Our final answer is the Wagah border.
Let's take a look at the answer because you hardly took 10 seconds to go for it. The Wagah border is correct. 2 points to you. Let us show you your second question on the India-Pakistan border. Which crossing allows devotees from India to visit the Gurudwara Darbar Sahib in Pakistan, 4.7 kilometers from the India-Pakistan border on the Pakistani side, but without having to take a visa? And your time starts now.
It's called the Kartarpur crossing.
Okay.
That's the answer. Our final answer is Kartarpur.
Okay, so let's take a look and see if he is right. The Kartarpur crossing or the Kartarpur corridor is correct. 2 points to you. Good answering. Let us go back to the grid and see what lies in wait. The last specialized topic right at the bottom of that grid in the middle of the screen is what awaits. Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry. Now is your chance to shine. Let us open up the box on UNESCO World Heritage Sites in China. Puducherry, your first question on UNESCO World Heritage Sites in China is this. Which defense line, many thousands of kilometers long, was built over several centuries as a barrier against invasion by peoples such as the Huns and the Mongols, and is today a UNESCO World Heritage Site in China? And your time starts now.
The Great Wall of China.
The Great Wall of China, isn't it?
Okay.
Sir, our final answer is
Final answer is Great Wall
Great
of
Wall
China.
of China.
All right, let's take a look at the answer. The Great Wall of China, it is. That's 2 points to Puducherry. Let us show you your second question on the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in China. The mausoleum of the first Qin Emperor was discovered in March 1974. The artifacts discovered included sculptural representation of the armies of the first Emperor of China, which are known by what 2-word term or name? And your time starts now.
Ravinder, தெரியுமா?
Terracotta soldiers, தானே?
Terracotta
தெரியல.
soldiers. அதுக்கு வேற என்ன பேர் இருக்கா இல்ல நம்ம சொல்றது தான் Terracotta soldiers?
Artifacts ஓட பேர் தான் கேக்குறேன்.
2 words.
Terracotta soldiers சொல்லி.
So final
சரி,
answer
okay.
is Terracotta soldiers.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you are right. Of course you are. Terracotta Army or Terracotta Soldiers is good enough, and that will get them 2 points. Back we go to the grid. We have finished all 8 specialized topics in today's grid. Let's have an interim look at the scoreboard. The team from Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry, is currently on 12 points, and the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home, Malasandra, is leading with a slender lead of 2 points. They are on 14 points. Sri Kumaran Children's Home, Malasandra, for the final time in today's quiz. Which of the two mystery boxes would you like to play collectively as a team?
Mystery box number 2.
Mystery box number 2 is what you choose. Let us open up the mystery box. Your first question from mystery box 2 is this. Following their departure from captivity in Egypt, Moses led the Israelites to Mount Sinai, where their God inscribed what famous set of principles on 2 tablets made of stone? And your time starts now.
The 10 Commandments, right? The 10 Commandments, right? There is,
Yeah, I'd go that way.
Yeah,
right? Sir, our final answer is the 10 Commandments.
Let us take a look at the answer and see if we can give you points. The 10 Commandments, it is 2 points to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us go back to your mystery box and ask you your second question of the box. Your question is this. In 2022, soon after purchasing a social media company, which billionaire entered one of the offices of that company carrying a bathroom sink so that the news of a new management would sink in? And your time starts now.
The answer is Elon Musk and Twitter, and he put a picture of it up. So can we go with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So our final answer is Elon Musk.
Let's take a look at the answer. Elon Musk is correct, and that indeed is the photo that he put. He entered the headquarters of Twitter carrying a bathroom sink and said, entering Twitter headquarters, let that sink in. 2 points is what it will get Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us go back to your mystery box and ask you your third and final question of the day. What is the only known natural substance that can be found in the solid, liquid, and gas phase in the normal temperature and pressure range found on the surface of the earth? And your time starts now.
Well played, guys. I think the answer is water, right?
water.
Yeah.
Bro,
Our final
say-
answer is
okay,
water.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you get points. Water is correct. That's 2 points on the trot to Sri Kumaran Children's Home. Let us go back to the grid. We have another mystery box to play. One more mystery box remains. Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry is the team which will play that box. Wish you all the very best, team. Let us open up mystery box number 1. Your first question for team play from mystery box number 1 is this. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, or the MCG, named one of its stands in 2022 after which cricketing great's sudden death while on holiday in Thailand in March earlier in the year. And your time starts now.
Shane Warner. Shane Warner.
Our final answer is Shane Warne.
Your final answer is Shane Warne, says the team from Puducherry. Let's take a look at the answer and see if they are right. Shane Warne is correct, and that is the Shane Warne stand when a spotlight was put on it and it was unveiled at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. 2 points to you, Puducherry. Let us ask you your next question. Your second question is this. The 5 pillars of Islam consist of Shahada, which is profession of faith, Salat, which is prayers 5 times a day, Zakat, which is alms or charity, Hajj, which is pilgrimage to Mecca, and Saum, which requires a believer to do what thing periodically every year. And your time starts now.
Every year.
To fast on Ramzan is our answer. Our final answer is to fast on Ramzan.
Preetham says our final answer is to fast during the holy month of Ramadan or Ramzan. Let's take a look at the answer and see if he's right. Of course, he is fasting during Ramadan. What a beautiful answer by Preetham. 2 points to Puducherry. Let us ask you your third and final question from mystery box number 1. In a DVD, what does the letter V stand for in the information storage device that we call the DVD? And your time starts now.
Versatile. So our final answer is versatile.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if they are right. Versatile is correct. It is called the Digital Versatile Disc or DVD. Great going, Puducherry. Those were a brilliant 3 answers in your mystery box. Let us show you the scores at the end of today's match. Here in the second semi-final of the South Zone, we have the team from Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry, captained by Iswar Balaji Kumar Vain, ably assisted by his teammate Shamindran A, and their youngest member Preetham E. They have finished with a score of 18 points. On the other side of the table, the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home Malasandra, captained by Satvik RK, ably assisted by his 2 lieutenants Tejas MH and their youngest member Rohan Rajiv, they have scored 20 points. So the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home Malasandra wins today's semi-final and they advance into the final of the South Zone. Congratulations to you, the team from Sri Kumaran Children's Home Malasandra. My commiserations and a huge hug and a pat on the back to the lion-hearted children from Petit Seminaire Higher Secondary School, Puducherry. For now, goodbye. Take very good care of yourselves and your families, and God bless all of you. Thank you and good evening.